This is a normal Minecraft world. Everything you expect. Trees, animals, sunlight. But sadly, I'm not playing normal Minecraft. From this moment on, I am never seeing the sky again for the most part. My entire playthrough, every block I break, every mob I fight, and every piece of gear I craft happens underground. No surface, no sun, no escape. This is episode 1. Let's see how long I survive. So on day 1, we already have a problem. How am I going to get wood? Obviously, I'm trying to find any type of cave I could go into right now, but I can't get any resources from the surface, as I stated before. And as you can see, I found a good cave with good exposure. Now, the rules to this challenge are that I cannot get anything from the surface, no matter what. Everything I get has to come from below ground. Now, I see a sheep right here, and I'm ecstatic. But I think, personally, to my own rules and to my own beliefs, I can sadly not get that sheep because it's outside of this boundary I made. And I have no food. So, I'm just waiting for the sheep to come here. But then I realized another problem. I don't have any wood. But if you don't know Minecraft too well, there's this plant called the Azula tree. And it comes from that little weird shrub I showed you guys earlier. Thankfully, there's a little bit of food. Well, tropical fish. Doesn't give me too much health, but it's something. After this, I have no more food left. Now, this bamboo is very helpful though. It's the only resource I could get right now. It just gives me some sticks though, so it's really not that helpful. Now I see the sheep has finally come out of its little hole. I'm just waiting for it to walk off the edge. And this is my first kill of the game. Now I get some wool and some mutton. You can see I'm very ecstatic about that. Now, the problem is still, I have no food, well, not a lot of food, and also no wood. That is a massive problem. I could only craft sticks, and that's it. Now, I need a food source, I need some type of wood, and I also need some type of armor. All three things I do not have access to. So, my plan right now is to wait until nighttime to kill a skeleton. Because skeletons will drop bones. And what comes from bones? Bone meal. As you can see here, I'm just trying to gain any blocks I can. Anything I could maybe find underground. Obviously, didn't find anything sadly. But, as you can see, I found this little trick. If you lower your render distance a little bit, it will start becoming nighttime faster. So I'm preparing for night. As you can see, it's finally nighttime. And day 1's about to come to an end. I need to kill a skeleton, which is very scary though, because in hardcore mode, if you die forever, and your world gets deleted. And also, the game mode is set to hard mode, so the skeletons and all the mobs do extra damage. Now, I'm waiting for a skeleton, but meanwhile, I realized I still don't have any wood, and no weapons. See a zombie. That's a really good source of food. I could get some rotten flesh from it. Now, I take some damage, and as you can see, I'm not the greatest at PvP, but I need the food desperately. Thankfully, it drops some rotten flesh, but I do get hunger, which is a horrible effect because now my health, all that hunger I just gained back, is getting depleted in like 2 seconds. Now I see a skeleton, my savior. And right now, I'm so close to death. As you can see, I'm not that good at hardcore. I don't play it a lot. This is one of my first ever times playing it. Now, I trap it in a corner so it can't hit me. If it hits me once, I'm dead and this world is gone forever. It takes a lot of fighting and a lot of patience to kill the skeleton, but finally I get the bone. Now I can make some bone meal, and with that I can finally get a tree. You can see how ecstatic I am from this accomplishment. We're one step closer to beating the game. Now, there's a little problem though. How am I going to beat the game if I only could go underwater? That's where I'm going to have to bend the rules a little bit. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to either go above ground to find it, or use a cave to find it. Now, I finally gained access to wood and so many more tools. I could gain stone pickaxes, stone axes, a furnace finally, and I could finally get some more tools to kill some zombies and skeletons to gain more wood and an infinite supply of wood now because I got infinite samplings. Now, the still problem is I have no food at all. But thankfully, I made the biggest accomplishment of Stone Age. Now, if I get hit once right now, it's done for me. Like, I can't come back. So, I have to be very cautious. Now, I almost dropped my pickaxe, but thankfully, I picked it back up. If I drop from this height, I'm basically dead. I hear skeletons and zombies all coming for me, so I have to get out as fast as possible. I make a tiny little hut to make sure I don't die, and then I go mining. And this is basically all I do for day one. Just go mining all day because, I mean, what else am I gonna do? I gain access to more stone to make a stone pickaxe. After a while of mining on day one, I finally get access to iron. Now I could get some iron pickaxes and iron tools. It's still nighttime somehow, and I'm just waiting for some type of food to come to my aid. I finally got a shield, and sadly I have no coal, so I have to use my wooden tools. I have no coal, no fuel, and on top of it I have no wood still. Now it's day 2, it's finally morning time. I found this cave that's super close nearby, thankfully. And what this cave has to offer is the most important resource. Some berries, some glow berries. But there's a creeper guarding it. But thankfully, I'm the best at this game, so obviously I don't die from it. I get some glow berries. What this gives me access to is an infinite amount of food. But glow berries grow super duper slow. So it's not the most reliable source of food, but it's still good. And it's day 2, and I still don't have a good supply of food. I don't fully know what I'm trying to do here. I'm about to die at 2 HP, and I'm trying to kill a creeper right now. I'm getting a little too antsy now just because I got some stone and wood. Thankfully I have a shield though, so I can block his attacks, but it's still super risky, and I could have definitely died here. And as you can see, it did a lot of damage, but thankfully that blast gave me a lot of food first of all, and also it showed me some exposed iron. As you can see here, I'm almost died from the gravel, but thankfully I survived. I'm going back up to my crafting table to finally make a composter. What a compost allows me to do is get more glow berries because it gives me bone meal from just planting and giving it some moss. And I have a ton of moss blocks. So finally, I get a stable supply of food. But I'm still about to die. But thankfully, I have some more armor from the carpet I gained, and I got some coal from the surface. I finally have a full suit of armor after 2 days of it. I finally have a full suit of armor, of copper armor, but still something, and some good tools. This was an awesome experience, and tomorrow there's going to be a new video of the series. Goodbye. Have a good day.